Hello, thank you all. You're welcome to the technical analysis of the Nigerian stock market. This is Market Formula, and remember, everything we share on this video is only for educational purpose. As you are coming in, just let me know where you are joining us from. If you are new to this channel, you can subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that every time I drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Like this video that I'm streaming now, we do this on weekly. This is a weekly analysis of the Nigerian stock market. Sometimes I may bring a professional to come and educate us. Sometimes I'll be the one to be your host. And in today's video, what we will be looking at, we'll be looking at the bank that just declared, that just paid dividend. Let's even see those numbers and see if the return they are giving at current price is really worth the investment. If you are new and you want to start investing, there's a way you can approach the market. And if you have been on this journey for some time, there is a way you approach the market. Okay, so very soon, some people that are on the Zoom meeting, they will also join us. Okay, so I'm expecting people to join on the Zoom. And if you love to be in our Zoom meeting also, and you don't want to join on YouTube Live, you can, there is a link in the description where you can join this community and let's grow together. Yes, I have one person join, 2, 3. All right, people are already waiting because they cannot wait to hear or to see the way we like to break down numbers on this channel. This channel is dedicated to technical analysis of the market. And when we say technical analysis, we mean numbers, price. We need to understand price and time. Because in technical analysis, the thing that we need, the only tool that we have to project future prices is price and time. Price and time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you on the Zoom. Thank you. So I want to see your comments. Just give me your comments wherever you are joining from. Let me know. Let me know where you are joining us from, and let me know what you are hoping to gain from this class. I'm very sure it's not going to be a waste of your time, because me, I don't like wasting people's time. My own time is precious, and so your own time. So bringing you here on this channel to come and waste your time, no, I will not want to do that. I will not want to do that. Thank you. People are already commenting. Thank you. Oh, 2 people are already on my joining on the YouTube channel. Please let me know in the comments, especially on the YouTube. Let me know where you are joining from and what you are hoping to gain from this class. There is a reason for this, because the more you comment on the post as you are watching, it makes the algorithm to know that, okay, there's something happening here, and it will suggest it to other people. And if you don't want to be the only one that is benefiting from the information that we share here, please comment, share the link, and let more and more people join on this call. This call is always on Sundays, so you can save it on your calendar. Every Sunday by 6 p.m. we look at the financial market. I will say this is my own evening service with you. Currently, we are supposed to be having a program in church, but I have to come and do a service with you here. So let me know in the comments. Let me know. I need to see the comments. Let me know where you are joining from. All right, people on the Zoom, I need to, just 1 minute. Let me know. I'm waiting. Okay, so let's go to what we have for today. Let me bring out my slide. I said tonight, let me use slide so that it won't be that I'm just talking to the screen. Please, as you are joining, make sure you mute your mic. Make sure you mute your mic. Just give me 1 minute. I'm trying to mute for... Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Just 1 minute, please. Sorry for keeping you. Okay, let me just go ahead. There is a button that I'm looking for now. I can't just find it. Maybe because I didn't use this account to create the meeting. Someone is already asking, Heket. Oh yeah, Heket, my people from Heket. Thank you. By the way, I served in Akwa Ibom. What's the name? Etimepo. I know people from Heket. You will know Etimepo. That was where I did my youth service. All right. Somebody is already asking, is Ella Lake still good to enter? That's not why we are here for now. Let's do what we have to do today. Then we can now look at the market together. So what we are actually coming here tonight to achieve is investing. Let me say, investing is a personal thing. Investing is a personal thing. If you can put it in the comments, please, investing is a personal thing. Forget what anyone is saying in the media, because it is your number one, it's your money. Number two, you are the one that knows your return. No financial advisor that is giving a general financial advice can know my own return, because there is cost of fund, there is opportunity cost, there is what again? There is even the price that you entered into the market, because the price you actually buy is a very key factor. And that's why I offer mentorship class. My August mentorship class will soon start. By Friday, we will start another set. The recent set will conclude their classes today. And if you are still thinking that, oh, maybe I can navigate my way in the financial market without mentorship, without training, please, I'm not saying you won't get it, but it's going to cost you. You will still pay school fees. The school fees that you refuse to pay a mentor to mentor you, to show you the way and show you the guide you through the process, you will pay it. You know where you will pay it? You will pay it to the other market participant. Let me remind you, the money you are making, somebody is losing it. If I know that Ella Lake will go up tomorrow, I know that Ella Lake will go up tomorrow, why do you think that I will sell it to somebody that's asking whether he wants to buy Ella Lake at this price? Why do you think I will do that? I will not do that, because me too, I know that this thing will go up tomorrow. So the question the person is asking me now, maybe what I will tell you is to go and subscribe for my mentorship program. The link is in the comment section. You can also message me on WhatsApp and let's do this thing. Okay, I believe you can. All right, let me change my... Oh, I'm managing two screens. Please just bear with me. Okay, so this is market formula, and all that I do is to break down numbers. In the stock market, in the forex market, commodity or index market, I break down number. What does it mean to break down number? You need to understand technical analysis. Technical analysis is the analysis of price and time. Price and time. The price may be good, but the time may not be ripe. The time may be ripe and the price may not be good. But you need to understand how to combine this to make financial decisions. And when I teach people how to invest, I teach them how to do this on their home. Thank God for technology. Technology has made things easy now. You can be in your home and make financial decisions. You can buy stock, you can sell stock, all from the comfort of your home. And listening to Reverend Haruna in a video that I shared on the group, that I was saying that the part of what contributed to the volume we are seeing in the market in this season is because people now have access to trade from the comfort of their home. Do you understand? So this market, from what I'm looking at, it has already broken out again. telling you that it still has momentum to still go up higher. How far it will go, we are going to look at the chart. So for the month of August, we are still expecting that market will go up because it has already broken out. What does it mean to break out? That means it has break the high that it created for the month of July. That's a breakout already. But as you know, you need to wait for that month to close and know what the market wants to do for that particular month. So enough of this introduction. Let me go to my disclaimer. So disclaimer is reinvesting in any financial asset involves risk. If you are not willing to take any risk for your investment, you remember I said it in my introduction that investing is personal. It's a personal thing. So if you are relying on somebody to guide you, to tell you what to buy and to sell, you are actually doing it the wrong way. Because one, I don't know your financial capacity. I don't know your strength. I don't know what gets you afraid. I don't know how far you or fast you want your returns to be. I don't know where you even get the fund from. Maybe you borrowed it with interest. That's a cost on your home part. So by the time you put it in the market and you're expecting the market to do maybe 20% or 30%, and the market is now doing like 5%, you're already in loss. You panic, you sell. Somebody bought it from you, and before you know it, price is going up. And by the way, if you are victim of this, that you will buy stock and you will wait, price will be going down, When you now we are tired, you no longer can take the losses, and you sold. Immediately you sold, price started going up, and you now think that it's village people that are pursuing you. I'm telling you, there's no village people. There is a gap in your knowledge. That is why I'm here, to help you bridge the gap, to help you understand where to buy and where to sell. So stock prices are volatile, and the results, past performance does not guarantee future results. So always make sure you conduct your due diligence. Due diligence is you knowing what to do. So let's go to what we have for today, the banks. The banks, I know in the week that just ended, the banks, they paid some dividend, and I've seen some videos on it. Well, it's good. I like dividend, but me, I'm not a dividend fan. Me, I make my own dividend in the market. If I buy a stock and make 50%, I've made dividend. The dividend they want to pay me, I've made it. Then I'll take the money, I'll turn it over, because I can buy on other stock that will still give me capital appreciation. I'm not saying that you should rely only on capital appreciation. It depends on your own risk profile. Risk profile has to do with your age. You cannot compare somebody like me that is still in his 40, compare with somebody who's in 60. You cannot be that active in the market like I am. Yes, you are 65, you are 70, you cannot be as active as I am in the market. So when you are at that age or so, that level, you focus more on investing. Focus more on investing, because the security of your money is more important to you than the profit you want to make. If you say because you want to make 50% and you now lost the whole money, does it make any sense? So that's your own risk profile. So the banks, except you, in case you don't know me, sorry, let me just introduce myself. Oluwalola is my name. I'm a businessman. I also do IT consulting for firm. Okay, and I'm a lover of technical analysis. I specialize in teaching investors, whether you are an investor or you are even new student, wherever you are in Nigeria, outside of Nigeria, how to make money in the Nigerian financial market, in the Nigerian stock market, how you can make money from it, whether through dividend, through capital appreciation, and all. So what is technical analysis in simple terms? Technical analysis is just you buying and selling for maximum return. You buy a stock and selling a stock for maximum return. And what is the maximum return you can get? You need to know when to buy and when to sell. That is where technical analysis come in. Okay, so let's go to what we have for today. If you know the banks that gave out dividends this last week, please let me know in the comments. Mention the banks. Let me see. Mention those banks. I know GTCO is there. If it's already on your screen, you can see it from the screen and type it in the comment. GTCO gave what dividend? What is the dividend they gave? Let me know. I'm waiting. Let me see that you are following me, so that I will not be the one that I'm just talking to myself. All right, so GTCO, the price is at what? 101. And what is the dividend they give? It's 8 naira 3 kobo. And that's the yield of this dividend is 7.8. Okay, if you imagine you have an investment, and in a year you are ready, is giving you a cash flow of 7%. Let's round it up to 8%. This is how this thing works. It's just numbers. On technical analysis, breaking down numbers. So let's look at what the number actually represents. Let's say I built a house, and the house cost me 100,000 to build, 100,000 naira. So if it's 100,000 naira, I build the house. So the dividend that this represents is that the house, let's say I now rent the house out. After renting the house out, the house now gave me the tenants, they are now paying me 8% of the amount I bought the house. Does it make sense? So that is what it means. They are giving me 8% of the amount that I bought the house yearly. Do we get it? In simple terms, that's what it means. So now think of it. If I bought it at 100,000 naira and it's giving me 8%, what other investment can you think of that can do this for you? I need to see it in the comments. What type of other investment? Can someone help me? Which other investment? Thank you, USCN. Don't worry, all these comments, I cannot read them now. I just need you to follow me. Follow what I'm saying so that I will not lose my own line of thought. Follow me. In the next 15 minutes, I'll be done with this, so we can now take your questions. But this one, let me do what I want to do today. It's very, very few of them. Okay, all right. Thank you for that. So what I'm saying is, if I build a house for 100,000 naira, can I get this percentage in rent every year? So, can I? If it's possible, then this and real estate, they are doing side by side then. Yes, that's what it means. So let's now take it forward. What I want to bring out for us today is for you to be able to understand that investment is personal. You bought it at 101, the dividend was 8 naira, then the return was 7.88%. What is the assumed capital gain? So this assumed capital gain was like, okay, how does it increase every month? So on every month, what they estimated now is based on the percentage that is gained. So it's gaining like 3%. So if it's gaining like 3%, that means the capital is appreciating 3%. And this one is giving me 7.88%. So the total percentage return is 10.88%. And I think that this is good. If you actually look at it critically, this is good. I don't think you will build a house of let's say 10 million naira now, and you will be able to collect more than 1 million rent per year. I'm not sure. Maybe, but I'm not sure. So if this plays out well, then it's good investment. But let's now take it to inflation. What is inflation? There is something that is eating into your capital, which we call is a cankerworm. It's eating into that capital. Whether you like it or not, it's there. Whether you are aware of it, whether you understand it, is there. You are paying it. Is the rate at which that your investment, the amount you bought it, is depreciating. If I put 100,000 naira in the bank at the rate at which it is now, inflation, by next year, all right, let's say by next year, what I expect this 100,000 to be able to buy is what is 22% now? Okay, what 78,000 naira we buy today? I hope you understand. That's what inflation is doing to you. So whatever you can buy for 78,000 naira today is what 100,000 naira will buy next year. So whether you are aware of it, whether you know it or you don't know it, is there. So you now need to factor it into the return that you have made. So if I make 10%, 10.88, and inflation has taken to 22.2, what I'm left with is negative. That's why I asked the question, is it really worth it that with this dividend and with the rate at which goods and services are going up, is this return good? So you can see for Zenith also, Zenith gave like 5 naira dividend, 5 naira 15 kobo, and what is the yield? The yield is 6.67 naira. The rate at which is increasing, the capital is growing, is also 3 naira. And what is the return? The return is approximately 9.6. Inflation the same. You see the total return. So you are actually in negative of this. You are in negative of this. You are in negative of this. You are in negative of this. That is what it means. So as it is now, if you want to do maybe fundamental analysis on this or back of the envelope analysis, you should know that this is not a good return on your investment because it's negative. You want positive return. Nobody wants to put money somewhere and the money is losing value. That's what it means here now. It's losing value at this price, at this rate. Let me now tell you what makes the difference. I said it when I started. Investment is a personal thing. And that is where I come in. I come in by providing the best price that you can buy this stock for maximum return. If you have bought all these stocks when I recommended them on my YouTube channel, you will not be buying at the price. Maybe you would have gotten GT at, let's say you got it at 18 naira. I'm just saying, I'm not looking at the chart now. When I get to the chart, I will be more accurate. You got it at 18 naira. So 18 naira will now be the basis for your own calculation of your return. It will now be 8 naira over 80 naira times 100. So your own return in that case will be how much? 80 over, no, 8 naira over 80. That's 1 over 10. Your own return will now be 10% as against this. You now see that your own dividend yield is better because you entered at a better price. Don't listen to what anyone tells you. Do it yourself. In this business is all about my money, my investment, not our investment. If you listen to anybody and tells you to go and buy, when they make money, who makes money? Is it not you? Why are you not investing in learning how to know when to buy and to sell? But when you make the money, you will not blame them. The day they will now tell you to buy and you lose money, you now know they are bad analysts, they are this thing. If you continue to blame people for your failure, then they will take glory for your own success. That is the way it works. So knowing the best price to buy is actually the rule of this game. The best price to buy. And that is what technical analysis does to your portfolio. That's what I need you to type it in the comments. Technical analysis is the way to go. I need to see it before I proceed. Technical analysis is the way to go. You can see that your dividend yield has increased 10%. Then what is now your capital gain? Instead of this 3%, it will now be higher because your entry is lower. Buying low, selling high, the rule of the game. Buying low, selling high. Buying low, selling high. Thank you. My billionaire, thank you. I can see you. Yeah, TA is the way to go. Thank you. I want to just be sure that I'm not talking to myself and people are actually following me. That's why I said you should do that. So, enough of this grammar. Do I still have anything on my slide? Do I still have anything? Let me see. And by the way, if you have not joined my community, the link is down. That's where you can belong to this family and let's be doing TA together. Let's be doing this thing together. Okay, so let's go to the chart now. You know how I like to do it. I like to start from looking at all share index. But what I have before me now is the chart of dollar to naira. So let me quickly just look at that. Why are we looking at this? This is a leading indicator to our economy. Understand it. It is a leading indicator. When dollar is going up, things will become expensive. So you need to pay attention to what is happening to dollar. A country that is dependent on importation, you are at the mercy of exchange rate. That is what is happening. We cannot do anything outside of that. I've used this to analyze many markets, just understanding, okay, what is the dollar doing, and I can use that to interpret for either there are some companies that are exposed to the FX. If they are exposed to FX in terms of loan, what it means is when they now have to repay back, because they are making the money in naira, by the time they convert it to, they now need more naira to convert to dollar to pay, to service the loan. Do you understand how it works? So it's going to impact on their financials. So that's why I also pay attention to this. On the 3 months chart, you can see that we are seeing a reversal pattern. But if you know me, the way I trade and the way I like to analyze the market, this is not a good reversal pattern. This is my most important candle. And what is happening inside the most important candle. The market still have momentum. If the month closing the year, or let's say closing the month of this is July, August, September, October. By the time we are closing October and I can see a bullish candle on this chart, I'm so sorry, this thing will break that high, because it's like a train, or do I say a moving lorry that is fully loaded and is moving with full speed, and suddenly something now stopped it. Depends on the force that stopped it. If that force can stop it enough for it to stop, it will stop. If it cannot stop it for it to stop, it will get to a level that the brake will not be able to hold it. And if you have been driving and you understand what they mean by pumping the brake, and you press it and it's not stopping, you want to kill someone, you really want to release it and press it. Maybe release it, that this thing will spark up back. It will now spike up and go and do something like this to this resistance. And if it has enough momentum, that means the momentum is still in the move, the speed, and is able to break this. And if it does something like this, that's what it will do. Because every time a resistance is broken, it will turn into a support. It's like moving in a story building. If you are on the first floor, for instance, and you climb the staircase to the second floor, when you get to the second floor, what happens? The roof of that first floor has become your own what? Your support, which is your floor. So if you can find that support on that floor, what happens is he wants to aim for the roof of the second floor. That's how price moves. This thing is all about price action. And price action is just like way of life. In fact, I just see like driving, I see like planting, I see price action in everything. In IT, I see price action. I see price action almost everything I do. All right, so let's now go to the whole share index. So when we finish the whole share index, I will now look at some of the stock that people want me to check. All share index is already above 1,000. Well, that's 141,000. What does it mean? This is 3 months chart. This is already a breakout. Okay, let me use the other account so that I can see the breakout. Okay. So what does it mean to be a breakout? You look at the previous candle. If the recent candle broke above the previous candle, is a breakout. But looking at it now, you can see that the body of this candle is almost bigger than this. If you check it, it's bigger than this, it's bigger than this. The one that I can say maybe still has the same body like it is this. So let me go and measure it, because that is where the momentum is coming from. Every time you want to know where the momentum is coming from, what is the body of that candle that is pushing it up? Although I'm looking at price, what they call momentum is this. Whatever happened in Nigeria economy that caused this thing to push it up is still in this market and is still pushing it up. So we will now measure it, that how far can it still push it up? That is the technical analysis we are doing. You can see that it has overextended the high of this. So I'm looking at this candle now. You see that this candle is we still have room for this candle. So, well, the month can still go ahead, but it's already getting to the roof of this floor. And when price gets to the roof, he wants to break it. And he needs momentum to break it. That is where the momentum comes in. All right, I've stepped it to the monthly. This is the month of July. This was the month of July. The month of August, what happened to it? It has a higher high. That's why this zigzag jumped there. The thing was before, it was on this candle, but now it has moved to the next candle. That's a breakout. So how far can that breakout go? From the look of the chart, the month is bullish already because it has broken out. But how far can the momentum push it? If you understand candlestick very well, I want to see the candlestick that will be formed. Is it going to form a doji? Is it going to form a doji at a resistance? If it form a doji at a resistance, it's telling me that traders are now skeptical. They don't know whether market wants to continue or wants to reverse. A doji is the first time you will see market, people are silent. They are keeping their money. They don't want to come to the market. That's a doji. No activity, no volume. Because it's volume that will drive price. No volume. Okay. So when that happens, we need to wait for the candle. When it happens, we now say, oh, let's now be careful. Let's now wait for another month. If another month, the candle now become another bullish candle and it breaks the high, there is still momentum. That's what it means. But if now becomes a red candle, wow, it's telling you, it's like sellers wants to come into the market. Looking at this thing, you will see that green is a color code anyway, but green is representing the buyers, red is representing the sellers. So who are the people in charge of this market? You can put it in the comments if you know. And I want to know the people that have already subscribed to my mentorship before. Please put it in the comments. What do you gain anything? Maybe people might see your comments. I know I've trained paying students now. I've trained over 35 people from November last year, and I gave myself the target. I gave myself was to train 100 people in a year. 100 people. That was my target, but I'm still at 35. All right, it's good, but it's just going to last for 1 year. By the time we are in November, I will go back to my normal mentorship program, because my normal mentorship program is a one-on-one class and it's 100K. It's 100,000 naira for my mentorship program, one-on-one. I will take you, I will arrange a class for you for your own risk profile. I do everything. Then I will give you the lesson that you need to start going. But for joint class, I made it joint class so that if I see like 10 people that pay 20,000 naira, that's 200,000, then I can now use that. And it's a live class. It's not recorded. So when I finish my normal mentorship, I will now record this video. I'll just record the classes. When you need it, you can go and buy, and I can move on to other things. So that's about that. So let me see the stuff that people are commenting that they want me to work on. Please, wow, thank you for your comment on the Zoom. And by the way, if you are not on the Zoom and you will love to be on the Zoom, you can also use the link in the description. So to join the WhatsApp group, then I'll also send you we'll be sending you the link for the meeting. All right. Okay, Royal Exchange. So let those suggestions come in now. Let me see Royal Exchange. Royal Exchange. So what's happening to Royal Exchange? You see what happened? It's a breakout, but after a breakout, you see a red candle. What does it mean? You know, if you are a technical analyst, you will know this is a channel. Price is moving from here to here, bounce from here, touch it, broke it. Where is the next place is coming to find support? If it's not able to find support above here, it will come and find support in the midpoint. So if you want to buy now, you'll be looking for here to buy. This is a risky place to buy. I will not buy that. I will not close my eyes safe. I will open my eyes. Investing is not about closing your eyes. Don't say it's not for investment. Nobody wants to die here. All right. So this is not a good stock. Boa Cement. I think Boa Cement should still be at the entry. Boa Cement. Boa Cement also has left the entry. I gave the entry around here now. If you have been following, you should have bought Boa Cement around 91 naira or thereabout. So now what you are looking for is a sell. It's not time to buy, it's time to sell. But I want to sell at the highest price possible. And let me tell you, selling strategy. Selling strategy is like, let me just use a cathedral for an example. You are in a cathedral, we have like, let's say 1,000 people there. All right. And they now tell us that the service we are having in this church now is going to close by, let's say it's going to close by 10 p.m. Understand? And you already know, everybody know that it's going to close by 10 p.m. And immediately it closes by 10 p.m. by 10 or 10:15, they will shut all the doors and anybody that is inside will be trapped. If you are in that cathedral, tell me when you will come out. Will you wait for 10 p.m.? Because when you wait for 10 p.m., everybody wants to come out at the same time, then there's no way to come out because the door cannot take all of you, and they will not shut everybody inside. So by the time you are looking at the time and you are seeing 9:45, you know that or 9:30, you are ready to go out. Don't say you want to wait till 10, because when you get to 10, there might be too many sellers at that price. Many people want to come out at the same time. Then there's not enough volume to make them come out. You now be trapped. So as it is now, it's not a buy. It's looking for sell. Honeywell. Just have 5 minutes to go. Let me see. Honeywell. Oh, Honeywell too is overextended. Honeywell entry was given around here. That's why I have this thing here. So at the level it is, if you have other reasons to buy, go ahead. But looking at the chart, I will not recommend a buy for this. This is not a financial advice. I'm looking at the chart and I'm telling you what I'm seeing. Okay. So Royal Exchange UCAP. Somebody has mentioned you are Royal Exchange. UACN. I will take one more after UACN. UACN. I will not buy this, so please. It's too high. You can see. You cannot see. Access. I gave access out when access was still. In fact, I've not checked access now. Okay, when access was here, what did I see? I saw this candle, saw this doji, this is a support. And if you understand how candlestick work very well, this is the highest price, and this is the bullish candle that formed the highest high before the highest climb. This is another close higher. I can see that market is trying to to do this. You see why it's stopping here. So I need a clear close above here now. I need a clear close above here for me to expose higher high. So as it is now, for you to buy here, I think it's high. For me, it's high. I have it. I would have said you should buy, so that will be helping us to push it up. But I will not keep anything for you here now. You are following me, and for you to be watching this video up till this time, I will tell you that this is not a good time to buy. You buy at support, sell at resistance. You don't go and buy at resistance. So this is support. You should have bought around here, around 20 and around 22 when I was mentioning it. It's at 28 now. But if you are looking for investing for the long term, please go and buy. Go and buy. There is an Excel I would have loved to share. Maybe in one of my classes I will share it, but not on the YouTube. I've already calculated the fair value of all these stocks. The fair value, especially the banking stock, because I'm looking at investing. So in my investing portfolio will be majorly on maybe banking, majorly, because they are the one that they are not that very volatile. That's a stock will just be doing 200%. Bank, they are regulated. So I'm not sure we can be having that kind of return in the financial sector. I'm just not sure. My own knowledge or information too is limited. I'm not that experienced in the market, but maybe when we see other people like Reverend Haruna, MD CEO of Global View, or Bro Wale, Olajide is also a chartered stockbroker. Anytime I have him on this call, he can help us shed more light to the market. Oh, so that's all that we can take for tonight. That's all we can take for tonight. And if you still want to partake in the coming mentorship class, please feel free to join us. Feel free to join us. It will be starting on Friday. Don't miss it. And if you know anybody that this information will be useful to, please do well to share the video and also like, comment. Also, to help the algorithm push it to more and more people. Thank you all for your time tonight. I wish you all a very bullish week ahead and a very profitable month of August. By the time we come again next week to look at the market, I'm very sure that your portfolio would have been bigger than what it is now. Thank you all. So bye from this end, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Bye to my people on Zoom. Bye. Thank you for always tuning in. All right. Thank you so much.